Welcome to Trading Lounge and the stock report, and today we're going to focus on CBA, leading bank, and the monthly wave count here is that we have wave 3, then the GFC, then wave 4, and we're looking for wave 5 to the upside. Within that, we're looking at 5 waves, so primary wave 1, primary wave 2, primary wave 3, primary wave 4, and then up for 5. So what we're trying to work out at the moment is if we have this high in place here already, and we'll be looking for 5 waves between wave 4 and wave 5. So let's go into the weekly chart here. We need to go in a little bit further, but once again we're looking for this top in play here, and we're looking for 5 wave structure in this section here. So from that lower wave 4 here, this is a variation on account that can be quite suitable, and I say suitable because of, let me just bring this other chart here up that I showed the other day in one of the reports, that this is the XFJ, so this is the finance sector. The banking sector would be XJ, and here just going over this wave count. It's a few days old, this one, but it's it's clean in terms of wave 1 and wave 2 here, and then 5 waves up here for wave 3 and looking back for wave 4 here, coming back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree, or the 38.2 retracement level, which is at 67.45, 35 I think, but anyway, close enough. So even today we still need to make a few more little lows in place to finish this particular pattern to the downside. So it's possible that we can come down for wave 4 and then move up for wave 5, and this would be the same for obviously the XJO as well. And of course this sector here is led by the bank, so this low here, right, that low there on the October the 14th or whatever it was, the 2014 rather, this is it here. So this 1 and 2 here, and then in this case here we can count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then the extension for wave 5 here as wave 3. And then this new high here is all part of wave B here, so this is all part, well, if I just shape that up a little bit here, it would be like this here, so an A and a B and a C wave for wave B, and then wave C's always got 5 waves in it, so we'd be looking down at 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here, and this is not quite finished yet here either, so would be, because normally this wave 4 here would pull back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree here, so but in this case it's just moved below the 38.2 retracement level, so that's sort of okay in a way. We can live with this. What I wanted to do was to work out, well, once we've got in this section here, once we've got our little 5 waves in this little section all completed here, then I wanted to see how we, if we're going to travel back up this way. If that's the case like that, so that's what we're kind of considering. The opposite, of course, is that and just as valid is that wave 5 is actually in place here, and this is wave 4 over here, and that's the end of that. We're in for a much larger correction, which would take us all the way back, and this is the same with all the other banks, to this previous low down here of this degree here. So that would leave CBA at 75, and the way that would pan out would be that this 5 wave structure down here, if I can do the whole Monty here, so to speak, if we get 5 waves here, and this is not the C wave, then we'll be getting an A and a B and a C correction here, pulling back up about 50-60% of this current move down here, and then we would get another move down into here, and then to here, coming back into that 75 area here. And if that's the case in terms of equities and those sort of things, once we realize what we've got here in this section here, if we don't get an impulse wave moving up through here and we get this corrective pattern here, then we'll be looking to be net short to catch this strong third wave to the downside here. So we do need to work ourselves through all of this. when I look at ANZ and WBC, then I get the impression that we're actually got 5 waves down, 3 waves back up, and 5 down. We're actually in this structure for those markets, but I need to allow the XFJ to play out its pattern and also CBA to play out its pattern. And it's not like we're going to miss much anyway, because this 5-wave counter move down here, where it's going to come to, will retest the trend and come back and cover this gap and those sorts of things. So, we can, don't feel that we're missing anything. We're just, patience gets the timing right, and this would be the correct pattern sequence that we'd be looking for over here. So, not until sort of later next week, if that. All right, just thought I'd share my thoughts on that. Cheers.